them live in Butler County, and many of them live in the city.
Great.
The city of Fairfield. Some of us do business in the city of Fairfield as
Okay.
well. So I don't know if you have a card for the mayor.
How long have most of you been here?
I have been here for 32 years.
Really?
So
Okay.
quite a long time.
Whoops, thank
John?
you.
I've been here for almost 8 years now.
Oh, okay.
They asked for me 24 years.
24 years, wow.
John?
Almost 20.
And not retired now. Asking
In
How
the-
many
This is-
years?
17.
17.
17.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. His wife.
Okay.
4 years.
11 years. Wow,
So
y'all
we've been
been here
here
a
for
long
quite some
time.
time. Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you citizens now, or?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody here.
Okay. Everybody here, that's wonderful. Congratulations, and I'm glad that you've made this your home. I just went to a swearing-in ceremony a few weeks ago. A friend of my wife's was from Germany.
Oh.
She just got her citizenship here in the
Oh,
United
that's nice.
And,
She has to wait that long ago.
I'll tell you, it took her a while to get get through all the hoops and everything.
Oh, yeah.
She finally did it, and she said the oath and Pledge of Allegiance, and it was beautiful. I mean, I kind of started tearing up. I mean, it got to me,
That's
you know. But great. I hope everything's working out for everybody here. It really is a great country.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Fairfield's a great community.
Yes, it
This
is.
is, you know, it's been my home all my life, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And I really enjoy it here.
Yes, what I see happening now with the Congolese, they get
Ini sangat
going
tak
to,
kisah.
and
Kita dapat
most of them are coming to Ohio.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Kisah
really?
kita
Many are
quotation.
coming to Butler County. And so it's there's an influx
Yeah.
of the Congolese coming to town.
Okay.
But the association of the Congolese community has been in place for about since 2004.
2004, okay.
Right. It has gone through a lot of adjustments in terms of leadership. I think I am probably the 5th president of the community.
Okay.
So we do it every 2 terms, and
Sure.
somebody new comes.
Sure. That's what we do.
So I just taken over this year
Okay.
to lead the community,
Great.
and John is assisting me as the vice
Okay.
president. And most of the folks here are leading some of the committees that make up the associations or
That's
the Congolese
wonderful.
community.
That's wonderful.
Right. So the idea is to really improve the well-being of the Congolese
Mhm.
in Cincinnati and in Ohio, but most importantly to integrate them
Yeah.
in the American culture.
Mhm.
So because they're here to stay.
Yes. Yeah.
They're here to stay. So we want to make sure that when they come in, they learn the language,
Uh-huh.
they get into jobs, and
Uh-huh.
those who have business ideas, they get into business. And we have also a spiritual aspect of it. So we have pastors and others. Mr. Herman is a pastor
Oh,
of a
great.
church, which is growing because of the newcomers who are coming to town.
And the church is not very far from your office.
It's close here, Fairfield Avenue.
Oh, okay, okay. That's very close. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Yes. So
So-
so that has been very good because some of the folks who are coming are also coming through the Catholic charity.
Yeah. Sure.
Charities. But
Yeah.
then when they come, they get placed into homes and
Mhm.
in areas where they know nobody.
Yeah.
They don't know that Congolese are in town.
Oh,
So
okay.
that isolation is bringing some kind of issues as well, mental health and those kind of things. So this association is actually making sure that we can actually
Yeah.
bring them into the community and provide them with the information that they need to make sure that they can integrate smoothly in the
absolutely.
culture.
Do you have some kind of liaison or somebody at the Archdiocese office, Cincinnati, with Catholic Charities?
Well, we have one of our members who work there.
Yeah, I work with Catholic Charities as
Okay.
an interpreter and a translator.
Okay.
Yeah, to back what the president has said, we receive about 2 families every week that comes from abroad here. So this has been really a tremendous issue we're facing right now.
Wow. Hopefully the church is able to help, or the Catholic Church. I'm Catholic, I go to Sacred Heart.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
helping,
Catholic
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're helping a lot, I can say that, I can assure that. But when it comes to housing, you
Yeah.
know, it's a big organization. Somehow, I think we can
Yeah.
help a little bit in this area.
Yeah.
They do what they can.
Yeah.
But as a family, family people from Congo, we feel like we have something to do also. We can't just live. You know, we gotta be there to try to
help.
integrate and do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And we facing many challenges from what we need to do or what we have to do. And that's why we
Yeah. We're going to talk about that. I think what we have done in terms of how to go about helping, we have put in place a welcome and integration committee that we have put in place. So it's led by John, who's leading it.
Yeah.
And the idea is that they would meet the newcomers, look at the needs that they have, and try to connect them with the resources that may exist within the community.
Okay.
That's one thing. The challenge for that has been, like John is saying, housing has been a big challenge. Because if they come and they live in a family that's already in place, well, the family has occupied the house in essence, but you can share that for a certain number of weeks, but not months.
Yeah.
So that has been a big challenge, and you will see in one of the asks in a document that's in the folder is that if there is a way that the city can find an abandoned building that can be rehabbed by us, because we have skills within the community that can rehab the houses, we can use that as a guest house, a transitional house. When we get newcomers, they stay there for a few months, 2 months, 3 months, and then find jobs and then find other buildings, and we do it that way. So that's one of the challenges that we have right now in terms of integrating folks. The other is that when they come, they don't have transportation, so we need to take them for Social Security, for official paperwork. You have a wife who comes from Germany. I'm glad.
No, my wife's was a
lives
friend
here.
of hers. It was a friend of hers.
Oh, a friend.
Yeah. My wife's from Hamilton. So.
All right, okay, a friend of your wife. I mean, you know.
Yeah, we can see it. You love your wife.
But but when they come, they need help, and it's most of the time just us taking them to get paperwork done, Social Security, to search for jobs and things like that. But we also work, so it becomes a big challenge. So that's why one of the asks that you would see in one of the last papers there is the need for transportation, use van or whatever that can be found. And again, it's a matter of studying that. Those kind of asks, we don't want you to respond right away, but certainly to study it and see, pray for it. Catholic, to pray for it and to see how best to approach that. So the other thing that we have put in place is a committee that we call Development and Business Committee. Because there are so many of us who have business ideas. They want to become entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Right. So one of the things that we want to do is to encourage that, to make sure that the community becomes economically strong. When they become economically strong, then the community in which they live becomes economically strong as well, stays strong. So that business development aspect of it, we have so many of the Congolese now who have some kind of business, either formally, which is recognized by the state and even by the federal government, or informally. That's what we want to encourage them to really become formal. You know, so they can do the best they can within the community. We own a business on Woodridge, as you can see.
I saw
we came here to defend the daycare that we have begun on 3840 Woodridge.
Okay.
So we are taxpayers for the city of Fairfield. So, So, but we want many of the business to develop and be established in the city of Fairfield. So, because I think this community has received them well. We have so many Congolese in this community. So integrating that and having access to the resources that the city have is what we're looking for. Maybe trying to understand what it is that can be done. The church, as of now, I think they're looking to buy a building, either an old church that's not being used. I'm not sure whether the city knows which church has been closed and that can be actually purchased and used, and he's looking for that. or if it's not a church, any other infrastructure that may exist that they can buy and use as a church. So we're trying to encourage those kind of initiatives that are positive in nature, so that we can move forward with the community and to empower them to become strong citizens in a new country that they found.
That would be great. That would be great.
Yeah, so that's the second committee that we have put in place. And the last one, and this document you do have, the last one is Women's Initiative, and Mama is chairing that committee, and I can speak for you, but you can speak for yourself as well. But you know, these are ladies who have a lot of ideas. They are very organized in the community. They want to do different kinds of activities, including business projects. Positive projects to empower women, so that they can be strong families. When a couple is strong economically, it makes more sense. You know, especially in this country.
Absolutely.
So we want to work with ladies who have ideas to just encourage them and support them in the process of accessing loans or other kinds of credits that the city may have or may sponsor in order to improve the well-being of women in the community, in the Congolese community, but more importantly in the community in which they live, in Fairfield and Westchester. So that's what we have going right now for women in art.
If I can add something about the women, is most of them, they have the idea of doing their own business because
They have talents.
They have that talent.
They have talents.
But how to start, how to do it on here, that's I think one of the resources, if we can get that from the city, somebody who can to talk to them how to start a business, what to do, what document to have, and if they need some kind of assistance or where to get it, how to do it, that would be very helpful. Most of them, they have, they know how maybe to make clothes.
They can be tailors, they can be caterers, cater food, they can open food stores, restaurants. I think we have one person in the community who wants to open a restaurant. Unfortunately, he was supposed to be here, but he's not here yet. But he wants to open a restaurant, Congolese restaurant in Fairfield. But he's looking for the location now.
Yes, it's a matter for location again.
Yeah.
So.
Why don't, and listen, I like everything that I'm hearing, and my thought is, why don't I turn this over to our Economic Development Department as well as the Chamber of Commerce? I think they might be able to help you with some of these. As far as, us having transportation or us having a building, we don't really have anything like that in our inventory, but they might be able to help connect you with people that might be able to help. And a lot of this stuff looks like it's private sector type. And again, being the public sector, we're not really a social welfare type establishment here. But I think we know people that maybe could help. If we can find people to help.
That's the idea.
Along with the Chamber, there's Jobs Ohio. Hamilton has a small business incubator. So there might be some opportunities like that that the staff will be more in tune with than myself. And what I can do is give all this to them, our economic development, and our
that's a good
president
idea.
of our chamber, Kurt Radel, and see if they can get in touch with you and see if they can help you with some of the questions and needs that you have. And again, we absolutely thrilled to help you in any way that we can.
Yes.
We're glad you're here, and we want to see your community thrive.
Amen.
I mean, Fairfield, since I was a kid, it's changing. I mean, a lot of demographics changing. And I've noticed a lot of the Nepalese, the restaurants and the stores, you're starting to see more and more diversity. And I think it's fantastic. I mean, I went with my wife and I a few months ago, went to the Indian restaurant, Namaste. First time we ever had Indian food. And they were so nice and accommodating. And it was fantastic. I mean, it was really good. It's funny. because they've got a spice level of like,
Yeah, yes.
And, I'm thinking, I said, give me 3 to 4.
Yeah.
And they brought it out, and it was hot. I mean, really hot. And she said, this is a 2.
Yeah, you better take a 1.
She took it down for me. I didn't think you'd be able to handle a 3 or a 4.
Yeah,
So,
we have, spicy food.
yeah, but you're seeing all kinds of different restaurants and businesses, and I think it's just going to make Fairfield better and stronger. I mean, we want to welcome everybody with open arms and, be good ambassadors, and I think you will help our community get better and more opportunities. I never would have thought I'd eat Indian food, but it was fantastic.
Yeah.
We've been back 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
Really nice people.
Yeah.
And again, our radar is always open to see what else new is out there and to give it a try.
Yeah,
we got a couple staff members that every new restaurant, they send those guys out to test it and see, they're kind of like our guinea pigs.
Yeah.
You go out and try it and let us know what you think.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, I think this is wonderful, and like I said, I appreciate you getting in touch with me. I'm sorry for the communication difficulty.
know.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what happened.
I know, but I'm glad you called because
Yeah.
I was thinking, well, I sent a text, what happened? Then I sent
Yeah, and I
yeah.
did not get.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that irritates me to death. But you're talking to a guy that has absolutely zero technological background. I didn't get my first computer till 1990, I think.
Yes.
But here are some of my cards that I'll
Thank
give
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. My arms aren't that long. Here you go.
I can take for him.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
much.
let me talk to our economic development in the chamber. They should both be here later tonight. We have a regular meeting at 7, and see what they say.
Okay.
And hopefully they can reach out to you and see if we can do anything to help. I mean, no promises, but we'll try.
Oh, yeah,
And,
try the best thing you can.
Like I said, we're glad you're here. I mean, I can't stress enough how glad we are that you've chosen Fairfield to be your home.
Thank you.
And as any business, any individual in Fairfield, anything we can do to help them,
Yes.
we really want to.
Thank
I mean, obviously, there's always obstacles and challenges, but at the end of the day, our goal is to help.
Thank you.
And,
We really appreciate you availing yourself to spend some time because you're so busy. And then you have a meeting coming up.
Yeah.
And then to really set some time aside to meet with us and listen to us and to our facts. And it's good. We appreciate that. Anytime we appreciate that.
This is a real joy and thrill for me to be able to do what I do. I mean, I have a full-time job. The mayor's only a part-time job.
Yeah.
But yeah, the full-time job takes up a lot of time, but I really enjoy the part-time job here.
Yeah.
This is the most fun I've probably ever had in my life.
Yeah. We'd appreciate it when they call us. We, of course, keep you abreast of what's going on. But we believe that they have programs here that would help the community as they establish themselves in the city of Fairfield.
Okay.
So we look forward to working with you and with staff and others. So our contacts are in there, and you do have.
I think this is everything that we need.
Okay.
And I will have copies made of this today, and I will have, again, I will give one to our economic development and one to our Chamber of Commerce. And
Fairfield Chamber?
Fairfield
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce and just our Economic Development Department, and have them reach out to you and see what we can do.
Right.
Again, like I said, a lot of this is private sector or probably more, you mentioned the church. I mean, this is something right up their alley, I think, especially the Catholic Church. I mean, we got something for everything. I mean, and I know we do because every time, they're always wanting another envelope out of me.
Yeah, they can't do their work without contributions.
Yeah.
So they need to do that.
I mean,
Great. So you wouldn't mind us taking a picture
Not
with
at all.
you?
Not at all. Where would you like to take
Maybe
it?
in your office or so.
Yeah, perfect.
The flags and.
Yeah.
Taking more official, right?
We can go